Barakathy Hawa, Barakathy Hawa Shai, Barakathy Hawa, Barakathy Hawa Shai, Barakathy Hawa, Barakathy Hawa Shai, Call Loy Mihawa, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Rakal, Kadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity, and diligently putting up videos up throughout the week to feed the sheep. And shalom to the sincere Akwafim, listening and learning. It's my choir from the Trumpet and VA camp, and I'm going to get right into it. It says, another one from The Verge. It says, Elon Musk promises demo of a working neuralink device on Friday. The company is developing brain-machine interface technology, or which they're going to read, which is going to come into the article, BMI, which stands for brain-machine interface. It says Elon Musk has said that his secretive neural tech from Neuralink will demonstrate a working device, presumably a brain-machine interface BMI, at 6 p.m. Eastern time on Friday. So this should be in about 3 days. It says Musk has spoken repeatedly about his belief that BMI devices are needed to help humans keep up with AI, but by supplementing our brain power. But right now, his goal is much simpler: to create an implantable device that lets people control phones or computers with their minds, which is obviously going to link up to the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Okay, these things are going to go hand in hand with each other. It says Musk initially announced the August 28th progress update back in July, and has now offered more details on what will be shown. He says the update will include the unveiling of a second-generation robot designed to attach the company's technology to the brain, and a demo of neurons firing in real time. Though it is not clear exactly what is meant by this, even compared to Musk's other ventures like Tesla and SpaceX, Neuralink is ambitious. And we know with the Teslas, you can literally find videos on YouTube right now that goes into people activating those with RFID microchips. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get it. So this is just a sample of what a Musk technology goes down the path of. So that card is originally used to unlock the car door and start the engine with the Tesla. So there it is right there. That's his Tesla. and you see the lady injected the chip in her hand, so now she just uses that to open her car and start it, etc., etc. And they also got more videos online where you can find people opening up doors, getting into vending machines, etc., using Apple Pay doing it. Okay, but now he's gonna have this Neuralink thing he's talking about where they're gonna be able to control. Let me see what they say. Phones and computers with their minds. It says the company wants to connect to the brain using flexible electrodes thinner than a human hair that it calls thread. Current BMI devices use stiff electrodes for this job, which can cause damage, but inserting flexible electrodes is a much more delicate and challenging task. Hence, the company's focus on building like a sewing machine like robot to do the job. It's say replacing putting chips in people's brains, right? And what does the scripture say? It goes into what? In the hand or in the forehead. Cause you why? Because you're gonna have literally people getting chips in their brains. See, with artificial intelligence by placing electrodes in the human brain. Let's go over here. Let me see what else is on there first. It says eventually Neuralink hopes to make the installation process for BMIs as non-invasive as LASIK eye surgery, even removing the need to use general anesthetics. Musk has previously spoken about the need for automated LASIK-like process for BMI to overcome the constraints and costs involved with needing to use highly trained neurosurgeons. So they're trying to create this robot, like as it's showing this video, to be precise, so they won't need super trained doctors to do every single procedure. It says, but this isn't ready to be shown off yet, according to Musk. Still far from LASIK, but could get pretty close in a few years. Musk tweeted in a response to a follow-up question about the event. Many scientists have welcomed Musk's involvement in the medical field because of the huge potential of BMIs to help paralyzed individuals and those with neurological disorders. Because when you use this specific chip, they they let you hear now. I believe they got chips where you can actually, the blind can start seeing colors or things like that. And when you get this specific chip, they got where they'll give you like robot limbs and you can control the limb with your mind. Like I said, these are videos you can just Google online. These are just some that I know about, that I've seen personally. It says His other half cautioned that his claims for the future utility of these devices are far from proven, and his timescale for progress overly optimistic. Neuralink said last year it would start clinical trials by the end of 2020, but has not given any further updates on its goal. But this is what's coming in. They're getting ready to roll in that microchip. They're getting it ready, and they not only getting ready to get it, because they already got the microchip ready. They're just right now, as you see, trying to add other things to it as well. This is Revelation 13:16, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, and free and bond, to receive a mark. And you go into that word mark, Greek word charagma. It says a scratch or etching that is stamped or sculptured, figured. It says a graven mark, and this goes into basically things that are see, it's a scratch, a etch, a mark, things that are literally carving, okay? And it's not talking about anything spiritual, because these are physical terms, okay? Physical terms. Just like when the lady got the mark inside of her skin, it was implanted, stamped in. It says, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the names of the beast, or the number of his name. And it's going to come a point in time where all the money, everything is going to be tied into this microchip they're going to start giving out. And without that, you're not going to be able to buy, sell, or trade. Okay? Unless you have the elect, and you got faith in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and he's going to be feeding you however he going to get it done. You see, let me grab the other one. Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark, here it is again, charagma, and receive a mark in his forehead or in his hand. What was the guy talking about? Putting chips in the brain for the different kind of so-called disabled people. Okay, so they're gonna have some chips for to put in your brain, your forehead, and they're gonna have some burnt chips to put in your hand. It says, people who receive the mark, it says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. Now, mixtures are to basically make the drink go down easier. Okay, because typically regular alcohol is like, it can go down real hot. So people put mixtures or chasers with it so it can go down easier. Well, Yahweh Shem Shai said, the ass whooping that you're going to get is going to be without mixture. Okay, so in other words, it's going down straight. It says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb. And the Lamb is Yahweh Shai. And the angels obviously are all the angels that are going to be coming back. The legions, the armies that are going to be with Yahweh Shai. So you sell out and take this mark, you are going to witness and be a part of the worst death, the second death. This is going to be the worst death known to man. And that's not even including the stuff you got to weather before Yahweh Shai comes back. Because when you read the Matthew 24 chapter, it goes into how Yahweh Shai is coming back after the tribulation. Okay, so you're going to catch a whole lot of hell before he even comes back. But with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash, Adawan, Ratazah, Thumb, Tamaim, Akim, Wa, Akwaf, and Yakal. Shalom.